Alright, good morning. Here we are. We're going to do a variety walk to see how many varieties we have as of November 2nd, 2019. So right up here in the foreground, going up, this guy is the giant yellow Pelora, the Megalanthus. So it had some ant damage, but it's doing really well. Next to it is a little Frankie's Red. So Frankie's Red. Alright, over here we have, let's see, right here we have Delight, two sources of Delight that we got from two different places. Right here is a Vietnamese Hana, or Vietnamese Jana, some people call it. Got a lot of sun damage, so it's doing a lot better here in a part sun environment. This one is Zamorano, and behind it is Halley's Comet. So, several cuttings of Halley's Comet around there. Let's see, topping this trellis here right now is the Pride of Fallbrook, which is a red flesh variety of dragon fruit. It's doing pretty well. Here's Maria Rosa next to it, and that is a white flesh variety of dragon fruit. Here's a little sugar dragon with lots of new growth on it, you can see. And then here is also another sugar dragon with some new growth on the bottom. So it's into November and sugar dragon likes to grow into the winter, it seems like, or at least the fall. And this is American Beauty. Top in the trellis here, it's had a lot of damage here, but it's okay. Seems to be doing better. And it's really resilient, and it grows quick. So here's Dark Star top in the trellis as well. And it's doing awesome. On the back side of that is Rosa. So Rosa has a lot of roots. Oh, by the way, I should mention, you don't really want to have two varieties of dragon fruit in the same pot if you could avoid it. But as you can see, we have a lot of varieties, and eventually we'll separate them out. And if you have to do what we're doing, at least keep like yellow skins with the yellow skins, like a Megalanthus with a Megalanthus, and a Guatemalensis with a Guatemalensis. That's the best advice I could give you. Alright, so we have a ton of cuttings here now. That one's unknown. This one is Bruni. So Bruni's doing really well, but it's a slow grower. I've had it a while. Next to it is Neon, and then, oh my gosh, I can't remember. Redius 1, and a Columbiana, and Trisha, and Thai White, and next to it is Axe there, the last one. Here's an unknown Home Depot one here on the left, and there's a Laverne Red. Okay, behind it now is Scott's Red unknown, King Vovo unknown. Here's a nice Connie Mare right here, taking off. Here is Pink Panther, a nice new growth. Here's Red Hana, or Red Jana, some people call it. Here is Physical Graffiti, which is doing really well. It's taken off. It had a bit of ant damage, but it's doing fine now. So that is Natural Mystic. And here's Orahona and Armando. Cutting of Armando. Here's our grafting of Halley's Comet and Natural Mystic. This is K55, which is a region, so that doesn't count. Israeli Yellow, Desert King seedling back there. Purple Haze I'm touching, Mr. Wu, and that's a Valdivia Roja. And this is the Cotton Candy. There you go. Hi, Cotton Candy, doing fine. Cinespinas now. Cinespinas is really growing quickly, I would have to say. Definitely takes off in Southern California climate. I'm gonna hang those up soon. They get a little bit more mature. Here's David Bowie. David Bowie gets a lot of ant damage. It's doing fine. What else do we have here for you? Here's Hana. It's a white flesh variety, so I got it from Spicy Exotics. It's doing really well. Look at that cutting there. So I'm gonna tape all these up in a little bit. I want them to get a bit more mature. Here's Cosmic Charlie right there. Lots of roots, but slow to grow. Moving on through here, we have Lisa now, which is a red flesh variety, Lisa. And on the other side is Natural Mystic, which has some growth into November there, as you can see. And up here, we have Soul Kitchen White, which is closest to us and grows really rapidly. Here's El Grillo, who's getting some new growth down at the stem here. See it? So into the winter. Up there is a flock of condor. All those are condor. I got it from 3 sources. And moving on. So up next this is an unknown one I got from Home Depot. They labeled it as pink flesh, Hylocereus undantus, but I'm not sure what it is, so keeping an eye on it. It does have a bit more atypical growth, I noticed. You can see it kind of grows kind of weird shapes and calluses over. So I don't know what that means, but we'll see how the fruit tastes. Here's a Thompson G2. Guatemalensis, which has some growth into the winter as well. See it there. And here is Maki Supa, which is topping the trellis here, as well as a Vietnamese white. So there are 2 doing pretty well. Up here we have Nicaraguan Red, which is also starting to really take off. On the other side of that is a Maui Dragon, which is supposedly really tasty. So it's starting to take off. Over here we have Sabra. There is Sabra. And this one is an unknown variety. I call it King Vo 2. So I got 2 different varieties from a neighbor, and we'll see how it does. Alright, we got more. Hold on. Alright, here's our newest work in progress. These are really rare. This is Robles Red here, which is a rare cutting from Wallace Ranch. On the other side, they called it their Asunta, but everybody called it an axe. It had a green flesh with a fuchsia inside center, so it's really doing well here. That's a new cutting. Alright, right here is Edgar's Baby on the right. There's Edgar's Baby. And on the other side is a Rixford. So here's Rixford. Looks a lot like Condor, just to let you know. At least the plant does. And on here, all of this is Ben Hoy White. So we have 3 pretty good sized cuttings of Ben Hoy White there, followed by some more Sugar Dragon. Okay, into the garage for the final list of varieties. Okay, so we also have a lot of little seedlings we're going to use for experiments and grafting here in the future. These are Orahona. Here's something pretty special, Israeli yellow seedlings. I got the seeds from Estonia, and so you saw that we had a cutting of Israeli yellow. I found it in Vista, but I just wanted to be sure I got this plant. So we're going to graft these in the future here on our channel, as well as some of these. These are Ecuador Pelora seedlings. I got the fruit, and it tasted wonderful. And these are not the giant Pelora like the other plant you saw. This is the smaller size Pelora. So we'll see how they do. Those seedlings are really easy to sprout. Last but not least is Voodoo Child. You can see I tried to sprout this in horse shavings, but it didn't do so well, so we came up with a new plan, and we actually used honey and some root hormone, and it's been about a week, so you can see it's split open, which is great. I see 0 rot, and I hope to see some roots soon. So there's Voodoo Child, and it just likes to sit in the water there. You can see how we did all this on our other episodes. Okay, so there's the current variety walk. We'll see how many that adds up to, and it will be in the title. I think it's up over 50 for sure. All right, have a great day. Take care.